If you're interested in clothing and sales, you might consider starting an online reseller business. Although it takes time, dedication, and an eye for fashion, you can start your business as a side hustle and turn it into a full-time resale business. You could start by using online store websites like Poshmark and Mercury to sell your unwanted clothing and items, then expand to your own resale website. Consider shopping estate sales and flea markets for hidden finds at a low cost and then listing them for a profit online. You may be able to collect a substantial inventory of items that are in good shape for very little overhead if you're diligent enough and search the right places. About 70% of U.S. families have a pet. When these families go away for extended periods, your pet-sitting small business can give them peace of mind. As a pet sitter, you'll watch over your clients' dogs, cats, or other pets at their house. As part of the job, you'll need to feed them, give them water, play with them, and, with dogs, walk them as needed. To help keep clients satisfied, you'll need to regularly update them on how their pets are doing. If you have other sources of income that require nothing more than an internet connection and a laptop, pet sitting may be an especially apt small business idea. Almost all pet owners will be glad to let you work on your laptop while you spend time at their home with their pets, meaning that you can run two income streams simultaneously. If you have a sense of fashion or humor, you might enjoy launching a t-shirt printing business. You can also license someone else's designs and screen print them onto a blank tee. Either way, if you have space for a t-shirt printing setup, you can easily acquire the necessary tools to get started. Did you know? T-shirt printing can be a great e-commerce business. You can allow customers to place online orders and sell t-shirts in bulk. This way, you can sell to customers around the country and even the world. If you like to clean, you can easily turn that into a business. With a few staff members, a host of cleaning supplies and transportation, you can offer cleaning services to homeowners, apartment complexes, and commercial properties. Most cleaning services charge $25 to $50 per hour. Cleaning services are straightforward businesses that require relatively little overhead. You simply need planning, dedication, and marketing to attract customers. If you're looking to differentiate yourself from other cleaning services, consider adding premium options like floor waxing or exterior power washing for an additional fee. These services could be the deciding factor between your new cleaning service and seasoned companies that maintain too large a client list to provide that level of cleaning. The demand for online education has opened up possibilities for entrepreneurs. Since this is an online venture, you can choose any subject you know about and teach a course regardless of location. If you don't have advanced knowledge in any particular subject, consider teaching English as a foreign language online to students overseas. As with education, technology allows many bookkeeping services to be performed online. If you are an accountant or bookkeeper who wants the freedom and autonomy of running your own business, take advantage of modern technology to start your own online bookkeeping service. If you are knowledgeable and passionate about a specific topic, like business, social media, marketing, human resources, leadership, or communication, consulting can be a lucrative option. You can start a consulting business on your own, then grow your business and hire other consultants over time. If you have a reliable vehicle and good time management skills, consider creating your own courier service, more specifically, a medical courier service. As a driver, you would be responsible for transporting medical items like lab specimens, prescription drugs, and equipment. You could start your courier business on your own or hire other drivers to work for you. If you are knowledgeable and experienced in technology, you may want to consider a career in app development. Smartphones are an everyday accessory for many Americans that has increased the demand for mobile apps. Similarly, virtual reality software has become popular in recent years, so there is also a demand for VR app development. If you have a good ear and can type quickly, a transcription service would allow you to work from home with a flexible schedule. Medical transcription services are especially needed as voice recognition technology proliferates for healthcare provider dictation. You can accept as few or as many transcription jobs as you'd like. This flexibility can be especially beneficial if you're not looking to start all at once or if you have a day job you would like to keep for now. To boost your business prospects and justify charging more, consider becoming a certified transcriptionist and delving into a few specialties. Medical transcriptionists typically charge 6 to 14 cents per line of transcription, which adds up quickly. The typical turnaround time for transcription work is 24 hours, so it's important to stay on top of the jobs you accept. However, the ability to accept only a few requests at first means you can scale up as you are ready. Best of all, there is very little startup cost and overhead. You only need a computer, the appropriate software, and a secure messaging service. Looking for a small business idea that can really spark joy? Professional organizers, like Marie Kondo, help people declutter and minimize for a living. In an age of materialism, many people are desperate to downsize and take control over their possessions. Minimalism is becoming extremely popular, but people often find it hard to part with things they've owned for a long time. Part of being a professional organizer is helping clients develop a system for downsizing. If you're a highly organized person who enjoys making spaces functional and comfortable, you might be good at coaching others to do the same. People will pay you to help them devise a method of minimizing their possessions and maintaining an organized space. To promote your business, ask if your clients will let you take before and after photos of the areas of their homes you've organized. If so, you can use those to create a portfolio that you can put on social media to attract more clients. If you're a natural wordsmith with a bit of marketing knowledge, you can establish yourself as a freelance copywriter or content writer. Whether you write blogs, web content, or press releases, plenty of companies will pay for your services. Increase your value by using SEO knowledge to help clients craft a strategy around specific keywords that their target audience is already using in their online searches. Freelance copywriting is a great business to run because as long as you have an internet connection, you can work. It's a business that you can operate from the comfort of your own home or even from the road if you travel. If you establish a large enough network and gain referrals from satisfied clients, you could even make freelance writing your full-time job. A background in care and hospitality can go a long way to support housebound seniors who require in-home care. It's also a service for which demand is only going to grow. According to the Population Reference Bureau, between 2020 and 2060, the 85 and over population is projected to triple from 6.7 million to 19 million. The global number of centenarians, those over age 100, has already reached nearly 600,000. Many will need care and assistance, often in their own homes. Luckily, you don't need a background in healthcare to help seniors and grow a successful business at the same time, although those skills will be in demand as well. Many seniors need help with all kinds of tasks, like errands or repairs around the house. With some experience, you could consider growing your business to help seniors transition from their homes to assisted living facilities, offering services such as packing, transporting, setting up, or storing their furniture and possessions. According to research from IBIS World, the translation services industry saw a decline in 2020, as did many industries. However, IBIS World forecasts a major uptick for the industry over the next 5 years. That projected growth isn't surprising, as the internet has opened up entrepreneurs in other countries to English-speaking markets, and vice versa. This trend has created an opening for multilingual speakers to offer specific services, such as document translation and the translation of website information into languages for use in other markets. If you're fluent in multiple languages, you could be successful in carving out a niche in the translation services industry. The importance of the internet grows with every passing day, but it also becomes harder for businesses to cut through the online clutter and properly market themselves. Digital marketing services are always in demand. Yet, many small and mid-sized companies would rather outsource them than establish a costly in-house team. If you have chops in SEO, content marketing, pay-per-click advertising, web development, or social media management, you could seize a business opportunity that allows you the freedom to work from home. Digital marketing is an important part of any brand, so you'll need to respond to developments in your clients' marketing strategies. Social media management entails watching for comments and messages around the clock, not just scheduling posts with a set-it-and-forget-it mindset. If you enjoy strategizing and implementing marketing plans meticulously, digital marketing could be the right business for you. You may also consider becoming an affiliate marketer, which is another form of digital marketing. Food trucks come in all shapes and sizes, serving up a wide range of snacks and cuisines. Take your favorite style of food on the road and sell your culinary passions directly to hungry customers. Sure, you'll be working, but you'll be in a space you're passionate about, with a chance to connect to people who have similar interests. Starting a food truck is a great small business idea for entrepreneurs with a taste for the culinary. The overhead and upkeep for a truck is significantly less than for a restaurant, and you have the added benefit of mobility. If you grew up with a lawn, chances are your parents made you maintain it. For many, lawn care is bothersome, but for some it offers a sense of peace and serenity. Working outdoors with your hands to tame and beautify the natural landscape can be a rewarding experience, but since so many people find the work tedious, it can also be profitable. Lawn care services require little more than some basic equipment, a trailer, and perhaps some staff, depending on how many clients you have and how big the jobs are. You can grow a small lawn care service into a full landscaping company by offering premium services and establishing a reputation as a brand that does a thorough job with a smile. If you like working outdoors and creating elegant landscapes, this could be the business for you. If starting your own business seems daunting or too much of a risk, you can always use your car to become a rideshare driver. The overhead and responsibility of running the company fall on the rideshare service, giving you the freedom to work as much or as little as you want. Rideshare applications such as Uber and Lyft allow people to start side hustles that pay well and require little more than a willingness to drive people to their destinations and make occasional friendly conversation. Rideshare drivers have the independence of a small business owner without the heavy workload required to manage behind-the-scenes logistics. If any of the other business ideas seem to require too much effort or upfront capital, ridesharing might be the way to dip your toe into the world of entrepreneurship. For many people, navigating the housing market is overwhelming. As a real estate agent, you can help people find their dream home at a price that fits their budget. In many states, you only need to complete a few months of classes and pass an exam to qualify as a real estate agent. Keep in mind that even with a certification, you'll need strong social skills, so if you're not a people person, this might not be the route for you. Corporations, small businesses, and sole proprietors all need eye-catching promotional materials, but not everybody has an eye for what looks good. If you have an artistic streak and know how to organize content into a visually pleasing format, start a graphic design business to provide flyers, digital ads, posters, and other engaging visual materials. Graphic design requires few physical tools beyond a laptop and a desk. If the gym is like your second home, you might want to share some of your expertise and help others reach their fitness goals. As a personal trainer, you can offer in-home training sessions that cater to each of your clients' exercise capabilities. You can also help clients build customized nutrition and meal plans so their diets complement their physical goals. Many personal trainers start their client acquisition process with social media pages that detail their experience in the gym along with some motivational quotes. While a certification can help expand your customer base, You aren't legally required to have any specialized training to start this type of business. Not all companies that sell goods store them on-site. In dropshipping, people who run e-commerce sites go to a third party to fulfill all orders. The third party is likely a wholesale retailer or other entity that runs a warehouse and shipping operation. The minimal inventory and tools needed for dropshipping make it an especially great startup idea if you're worried about overhead costs and physical space. People are always applying for jobs, whether they want to make a career shift, increase their pay, or switch work environments. Of course, most job applications require candidates to submit resumes to detail their professional background. As a resume writer, you can help job applicants' resumes stand out from their competition. You'll also help your clients create cover letters and portfolios that show off the best of their work. Plus, you don't need any special schooling to be a resume writer, just some basic organizing and proofreading skills. If you know what makes resumes appear professional and ready for employers' eyes, you're already off to a great start. Podcasts have become extremely popular, with more than 100 million active podcast listeners in the US alone. Best of all, you can start a podcast on any topic that interests you, from business to history to pop culture and more. Starting a podcast requires consistency and dedication, as well as a basic understanding of audio editing and video editing if you want to start a companion YouTube channel for subscribers to follow. Once your podcast has built up a substantial following, you can sell time to advertisers or establish partnerships with companies that generate revenue. As your brand expands further, you may even be able to charge to speak at events or moderate panels on topics your podcast focuses on. Of course, in order to get to that level, you need to come up with a unique small business idea that you're passionate and knowledgeable about, and then make sure you can relate to your target audience. If podcasts aren't your thing, but you like the idea behind building a robust list of subscribers and then selling space to advertisers and partners, consider creating an email newsletter. More than 90% of Americans subscribe to email newsletters. This means if you can capture the attention of a particular audience, you could build a substantial following and monetize it. To do so, come up with an umbrella topic you can write about at length, and then work to establish a brand voice and mission. Explore the best email marketing software that can help you manage your subscriber list and email sends, and then you're ready to get started. Solicit feedback from your audience over time to give them more of what they want and less of what they don't. After all, their continued engagement with your newsletter is what will help you build it into a successful business. Do you have a passion for the culinary arts? If so, event catering may be a great business idea for you. There's no shortage of people who need delicious food to serve their guests, whether that's at parties, weddings, fundraisers, or family reunions. If you have a knack for cooking or baking and love to serve hungry guests, event catering could be a fun and lucrative way to do just that. To get started, you'll need to set up a menu and price sheet, as well as obtain all necessary permits and licenses. Start small to get the word out about your catering service, but when your food speaks for itself, don't be surprised if your business grows by leaps and bounds through word of mouth alone.